Hello there. Do you know in the last 3 days, the Outdoors and Freedumb Party have posted 35 times? That's averaging just over 11 posts a day, which is kind of like old person crazy using Facebook for the first time levels of insanity. Going through and doing some analysis on their stuff is really quite fascinating because it shows you what their priorities are, because they can't help but verbally spew it all over their Facebook page, because that's like the only place that they're allowed to do that anybody actually pays any attention to. And some of it's actually quite oblivious, like this post that they've got about road tolls needing to come down, even though there's research out there that states that their followers and the sort of mindset that they have where nothing will hurt them and they know better and how dare you tell them otherwise is actually a contributing factor to the number of accidents that occur that cause our road toll. But you can't tell them that, because how dare you tell them that? And of course, there's a rant about Stuff who ran a story about a meeting that Christopher Luxon had down in Rangiora where it was hijacked by anti-vaxxers. And they don't like that term. They're thinking people who know how to think exactly what they're told by the rest of the party. And if you want even more evidence of that, go and check out my Substack article that was put out yesterday. There's a link in the bio. It's all about the Freedom Outdoor Party co-leader Donna Phillips and her many lies and mistruths and how easily debunked they are. But her followers and their followers don't seem to realize that. So go check that out now, link in the bio. But here's the really weird thing about the breakdown of posts that they've been putting out over the last few days. Now, you might have heard we're being hit by a cyclone at the moment, which is, not a good thing. And there are some really important steps people can do to keep themselves safe, and it's really important that they do that. And definitely don't take advice from this page, because of all of their 35 posts, one was on the weather. And it was, I guess it's a bit windier than I thought. There's 193 odd comments on there, and they are mostly unhinged about just how awful the government is for putting the weather onto people like this. Now, 7 of those posts are actually about what happened down in Dunedin with the former mayoral candidate who got put into a mental health institution at the behest of her partner because they considered her to be a risk to herself and her family and others. They call it kidnapping, but that's obviously not what's happened here. 7 stories. There's another 2 stories in there that's specifically around Donna Phillips and her appearance at Waitangi. Then there's 26 other posts that run the gamut of everything from what's wrong with the therapeutics bill through to here's a laugh for you, it's a van crashing into a house while we're being hit by a cyclone. Man, these people are lovely, aren't they?